Everybody chill out. Because he's like, he wants to go out.
He just wants to go out to go out. He doesn't want to go out because he needs to go out. That's the problem.
Well, I was looking towards the bedroom and I was like, he might need to poop or something.
It's fine.
I'll keep an eye on him.
We can too. I mean, we're back here.
I mean, the heat advisor is going to be for a while, so. Pooping or peeing?
I think he just went pee.
European.
But he's also sniffing around, so.
You might want to close your door then once he's back in.
Oh, yep, number 2 as well. He just had to go to the bathroom.
Again.
Well, he just got home, and there's nothing like pooping at home, so.
Well, he pooped as soon as we got home, so. But he probably held it for a while, so.
He's a funny boy. Funny little boy.
Is he running around now?
No, he's got something stuck in his butt. Oh, there it goes.
Did it look like a string, maybe?
Might have been.
Probably a sock.
Not a whole sock, just a
But is he
string.
going now?
He's going again. He's squatting over. He's in a hunch.
I don't know. He's a little constipated, I think.
That's what I was telling you.
He's fine.
That's why I was worried about.
Yeah, he's constipated.
Poor guy.
And Grum's over here being the super scared dad that he's like dying.
Yeah.
Sir, you are not going outside. You're a little kitty. You have no reason to be out there. Come on, Sarge.
You alright, buddy?
I mean, poop did come out, so he should be fine.
I don't know. Did it come out?
I think he got one off.
He should be
So
fine,
when I
Grim.
saw when
You
I
need
came
to
home.
stop worrying all the time about him. You're being the helicopter parent now.
I am.
Hey, sweetie. You want an ice cube?
Hey, there you go. Nice and cool on today. Suck on this. Need a drink.
Ice? So nice and cold. Cold on a hot day.
I overheard you were able to read Fascinating. It would be an honor for you to take mine. I'm
Yeah, I can
curious
see that.
how you handle
See what?
Freezing beef broth. For them
the depths
for a
or
treat.
the mist and the lost. It's only natural. The depths. I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going.
One.
Your life.
You saved me back in town, and now I live at the shelter you told me about. I have to donate blood regularly, but they give me food, a place to live. I can sleep without fear of revenants or the lost. I have a much... What is it?
Hello, you. Dad. Dad.
Sorry, son. I'm
Where am I?
worrying too much about you. I have to
He's
stop.
still
I
alive.
know, just
No. I know this
It's a
is
joke.
come back to life again. What happened back there? Cruz
Does he want an S word?
was... Each time I learned something new about our world, the state of those living in it, my feelings of guilt pierced me even deeper. Starving revenants fighting each other for a handful of blood beads. And the ranks of the lost, swelling with each successive conflict. I spend my restless days in battle, trying to keep my head above water. Only when I'm engaged in the rush of combat can I close my eyes to the gravity of what I've done. Are you helping me? These blood beads.
Sleep well.
Those men lying over there ordered you to find them, right? Well,
Yo,
now you can keep them.
have a good night.
Far too many people keep revenants as thralls these days. Stay safe. Watch yourself out there.
My name is Kevin. I could give you a hand, whatever.
I'll see you. Here's what I was able to bring. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I wish there was some way I could repay you.
I do this because I want to. Don't worry about me, all right?
Tell me if I can help with something. I'll do whatever I can for you.
Got killed from behind.
Oh, I'm sorry you're having a bad time.
No, I'm not. That was actually really cool. I got the person that killed me with a grenade, so
Hi, Flopsy.
I was just outplayed a little bit, but a little bit, not a lot. We got puppy. Yeah, puppy. You know, backpack.
Back then, I had no idea what would happen. As Operation Queenslayer dragged on with no foreseeable end, even children were turned into revenants and sent out to fight.
Flop's like, I'm getting pets,
then,
but I don't
when
want
it
to be
was
in this
over,
house anymore.
Both the strong and the weak were ravaged by bloodthirst. But with resources thin, they had nowhere to turn. I wanted to do something, to do anything to help. That's honestly all there was to it. It never occurred to me that my actions could lead to such a tragedy.
You and your pizza emote.
What is it?
Yeah. What?
So many vestiges too.
What's up, babe?
I'm just saying I have a lot of vestiges to repair, so I have a lot of walking simulator stuff to do in this before I can go back to doing what I want to do. So I'm trying to get the best ending, and you have to repair, like, all the vestiges.
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved by a group of merciless revenants.
Excuse me.
Over time, stopping by to give him blood beads became something of a routine. But one day, the pattern was broken. When I went to see him, he was nowhere to be found, and his dwelling had been torn apart. I heard everything from someone who said they knew Kevin. A few days earlier, a revenant had attacked him and turned him to ash. The attacker was after the blood beads I'd given Kevin.
Yeah, baby. Did you have a good day? I'm sorry you had to go to the vet. The vet said that you're healthy. You're your perfect body weight, so you're not
I
fat.
thought that I could save him just by giving him blood beads. That it would be
Puppy
enough. But I lacked true commitment to his survival. And in the end, that's what killed him. I appreciate your kindness, but it's unnecessary. It is what it is. I won't let myself forget again.
What is it?
Look at this little doggy thing.
Yep.
And he's got trimmed nails so he won't scratch as bad now.
Yay.
Hey, you! Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady. Ow! That hurt.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those blood beads back.
Why? Is someone making you collect the beads for them?
What's it to you? You plan on giving alms to a poor, miserable thrall.
I'm not giving you anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
The map led me to a fully laden bloodsmith, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden, and I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead. After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
Whoa, what was that? Talk about your unexpected trips down memory lane. Stop that. I do what I want to do, and that's all there is to it. Most revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them, and the things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, right? Looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while. There could be something out there that I've forgotten. And if that's the case, I want to know the kid found the blood spring after all, hmm? Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
The voice arch.
What is it?
Almost done with memories, and then we can get to the actual gameplay.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm afraid it's so funny. But I don't regret what I did. When I gave out those blood beads, I felt like I was taking back my humanity. For a brief moment, I felt like I was truly alive. It was because of you. Thanks to you, Louis. I wonder if I was able to become even a little bit like you. Goodbye.
That's a quick one at least. Hey, nice kill.
I shouldn't have gotten that kill. I have 2 health. Oh, fudge.
Wait, is there somebody else?
Yup, I heard footsteps. There.
That was...
If they even look at you, you're
Kevin,
dead.
you wanted to...
Alright. It was a bot. It has to be. There's no way they would just leave me be. This person's probably so mad. Like, 2 health.
Yeah.
2 health.
I believe you need a real sense of dedication before you can truly say you've saved someone. It's just self-deception to feel like you've helped after giving, but at the same time, I'd be a coward if I only sat back and watched, even if I'm deceiving myself. And if I fail to help, I'll face up to what I've
You're still
done.
watching me.
But I also won't. I couldn't save Cruz. Even when she
I'm sure
begged for my
whether or
help, I
not
wasn't strong enough to do what was
They're
necessary.
raging right
Doesn't
now, I
change
bet.
what happened,
You could also be trying
or
to
the fact that I'm responsible for Kevin's death. However, I
Ooh, that was a
appreciate you
shot.
sharing his memories with me. Thank you.
This one's
Don't get nervous now.
What is it?
I'm gonna run into work. Shotgun, really? Alright, cool.
Of course. Shotguns are OP.
Ah, I missed my shot.
Well, you were against a shotgun, so...
It's fine, they didn't kill me with it though, but they still got some damage in it. That sucks.
Pathetic. Perfectly
That's
useless.
fine.
You're expected to pull your own weight in this
That's
war.
not a bot.
You'd be easy to replace.
It's all good. They played that exactly what they should.
Are you
have.
really sure I'm
Yeah,
cut out
just
for
my
this?
shots. Shotgun
You've
kind of
got
sucks.
the raw
I don't know
ability.
against it,
The
but
rest depends on
look
whether
at
or
those
not
wolves.
you have the guts.
End of the road.
No,
I'm trying to get the
please, wait. Don't take my home away from me.
Thank you for your dedication.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
You're fine.
I'm not a psychopath.
Yay! Thank you for the 45 months, baby. I very much appreciate it.
Well,
Where are we to? I think that's it for now. So now I can go add an adventure.
Take care. I've got a whole new... Seriously? Even the lost... You know me pretty well. I've always liked spicy stuff. It's strange. Even though I don't actually need to eat anymore, I still crave spicy food. Thanks. I can't wait to try it. If you want it, I got it. Got something to sell?
I don't really think I need any of this right
Come
now.
again soon.
Hey, the lost are turn them to if you're fighting.
Hey. I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going. It's unexplored territory from here on. Take care.
Like a cat angel chick.
Oof. That's really. Oh, they had an epic one. Still,
Oh.
I
That explains why they did good.
Eh.
But I don't understand Fortnite, so.
I mean, it does do more damage, but I missed some shots too, so I should just use my striker. Person apparently gets.
Here's hoping we find something interesting.
Here's something I remember the controls.
Bring it anytime. Pick up something we can use?
Sir.
That's...
Alright, big Bert's left. Ow.
Fights well. That didn't take too much effort.
Naomi,
Hey, that's...
I'm not sure I can.
It's always my least favorite part. Are those big freaking swarms?
There you are.
I don't need to watch my back with you around. Bring it any time.
Is my favorite kind of. This one's my favorite kind of vestige, so we're gonna wear that vestige.
You have to take whatever you can use.
Armor, yeah.
Hmm? This is the real thing.
Easy enough. Horse.
What's that? You demonstrated your skills nicely. Oh, that's a nice thing to have around. Branch of the path. Bring it any time. Pick up something we can use?
Always.
No.
Well, look at that. see something. I think we can put that to good use.
It's piecey, damn, it's squeezy, but we still need the boss.
Take
Thank you for the follow. CS, thank you for the follow.
Hey, CS.
Welcome to the stream, CS. How are you today? This boss. Should be easy done. Oh! As soon as I say that. I'm stun locked. Sweet.
Stay focused. That's that, I guess.
That wasn't too bad though, besides the stun lock. Not even the boss. It was just his little minion.
No harm in being. Let's open it up and see, shall we?
Slight headache. Ugh, that doesn't sound fun, CS. Hopefully you feel better soon. So no headaches, freaking. Not another one. Suck.
Bring it anytime. Okay, that's one fight down.
He tried long ranging me with a shotgun.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's their go-to. When people are like that, it's their go-to. They just are stuck on the shotgun. They love it.
Prepare now, so you don't regret it later.
Grim's playing Fortnite in the background.
Fortnite. Trying to get some of my missions done before I get sucked back into Diablo Immortal.
Yeah.
Joking.
Hi, little pup.
I need to get that battle pass yet.
Yeah, he's doing no builds mode. That's like the only mode he plays.
Yeah, it's much better. More survival based, which is nice. I'm not smart enough to build.
Got something we can
It
use?
confuses me so much.
No harm in being prepared.
Bertha and just wreck her. I played a lot of Elden Ring, so I love back attacks. If you give me a back attack, I will do it. When I can.
How's this?
Alright. Just gotta beat up Bertha and her dogs, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand the Veils. I just picked this one because I like the finisher on it. Babu. I just have one area that I've done before and then I've caught back up because when I stopped before I decided to make a new game for streaming,
now, at least.
I was at the Labyrinth, which the Labyrinth is disgusting.
Head up, eyes open. Huh? That one sure does swagger. That's a big help. No harm in me.
I think I might be a little under level for this. Just a little. I am doing like no damage to this bitch.
Thanks, friend.
Ow.
Wanna regenerate some? Bring it in.
Yamako, do all the work, because I'm gonna die. Ooh, that was hard. Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far, but I
Hey,
like Souls games,
You
so
okay?
makes sense that I'd like this. Let's see, what do I have that might be able to help? I don't think I have anything, really.
Your gear might not be cutting it.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Shoot. Let's try finding her with this. Let's see how this goes. I need my runes. Oh, they're not all runes, I'm just...
Here I got
There we go, that's better damage.
Stay focused.
There we go.
Bring it anytime.
Two achievements, and those are to do the multiplayer. You don't have anybody to farm with. Yeah, that sucks, but damn. It's pretty awesome you got all the achievements. I probably won't have anybody to play multiplayer with on this unless Tad does a playthrough. Because I don't know how big the community is nowadays. And I don't think Grem would like this, because Grem doesn't really like Souls games.
I just gotta get used to him still.
Now if I talk to him, he should
Hey,
say...
this is all we've got for available routes.
Yep.
Your lot.
What is it?
Good boy. Playing for the Game Pass
Your
as well.
fiance is not an easy person to find.
I'll have to check sometime, because,
Sorry.
yeah, I have the complete version with all the DLCs of this.
Stop apologizing. The queen is gone now, so we can continue surveying the depths. All we have to do is keep our eyes peeled and avoid letting our guards down.
Yeah, but we've been looking practically everywhere, and there's just no trace of her. At this point, she might even be...
Don't. We don't want to jinx it. I contacted someone at the shelter, but no one there matched the description.
Thank you for trying. Still, I wonder if maybe it's time for me to give up and move on.
Listen, Davis. If that's what you've decided, if you really want to move on, then I'd be happy to come along with you.
Ugh, I have to be comfortable because...
Naomi,
as funny as it sounds, with
sure
losing 43 pounds now, my butt does not like sitting because that cushioning's gone.
Sorry. Forget what I just said.
Huh?
You're just not used to it yet.
Not yet.
Sorry, but I have other business to take care of today.
Huh?
I always enjoy standing.
We've had a few reports of a
Yeah,
revenant sneaking
I have
off
to get it
the blood
periodically
lines,
now.
so I have to investigate that.
Watch your back out there, all right? People will do anything if they're thirsty enough.
Don't worry about us. Just get yourself home safe, yeah?
I will. Take care.
Dude, she wanted you. You threw it away, Davis. Huh?
Davis Jr.
I'm just doing this to chill a little bit because Graham and I had a very busy day today. How far in the story are you? Because I've gotten this far before. I'm at the part where I'm about to go get Mia.
The three of us had been together. I had complied.
And then after that is the labyrinth, so I don't think I'm very far still. Pretty sure I got several hours left. Hey Tad, thanks for the host. I need to fix my thing so I have the alert like you do. It's basically anime Dark Souls is the best way to describe it, Tad. Oh, I gotta...
Shot behind me too.
I think the parking garage is the closest to where I want to go.
What was that shot?
But I don't know a lot about the story either because I'm semi-blind. This part that I'm going to is the furthest I got before I made a new game. So after this, I don't know anything. Oh, if you're going to be live for that, I will definitely drop you a host when that starts, unless you're going to watch it later. I'm definitely interested for the Capcom thing, because I'm hoping for Monster Hunter news for the new DLC, which I have pre-order already. Ooh, yeah, if you guys go see a movie, do that. Because I'm just doing this to pass the time since I actually have time because we had such an early... All our appointments were early. Fingers crossed for D4. Because I really think that me, you, and Graham would have a ball. And Coke if Coke gets into it too because...
What, D4?
D4 beta, yeah.
Oh. Well, we signed up, so...
Get too wild out there. We're right in the middle of the skyscraper. No harm in being prepared. Don't let them back.
Got everybody go. Oh. I guess I didn't kill that one. Thanks, Yamato. And this is what makes it a little bit easier, Tad, is you can have an AI buddy help you out. Who else isn't actually dead?
Stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, the updates glitches from what I saw. Grim kind of read it to me. There wasn't any nerfs.
Taking
Thank
the draws on
God.
a walk, Might be a good time to run.
But I haven't played Elden Ring in a while. I need to play it again.
You got a fork. Which way will it be? Choose your
That would be
ground well.
awesome for that. So yes.
Make sure you don't fall before we can get down.
Oh, that kind of hurt.
Grim and I will definitely be getting Shredder's Revenge. So there's 2 people.
This elevator is safe, right?
Ah, it was to the weapon.
I don't think that's how physics work. This physics is broken. But Shredder's Revenge would be fun, I think.
That's a hell of a hole.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I plan on getting it Thursday. So. Yep.
Thank you! Finally, Jesus.
Thank you!
Ooh, I can look around for that after I finish the stream up. I might have a copy that I can let you borrow in Ash, Buster.
Oh my gosh, this person's got a Among Us backpack.
Just cut straight through the
Green
mist.
Among Us.
I'll take a bit more than that to keep us from getting lost.
I told you that they
Let's take a break
were
here.
collabing.
You did. Oh.
Do we need to change her?
Oh, this? It's called onigiri. It's a kind of food that's easy to carry around. Not that there's any point in eating food for a revenant. Although we may thirst for blood, we never grow hungry. Still, I think that makes eating all the more meaningful for us. We fight. We drink blood. We revive. We fight some more. Our lives are pretty much one endless loop.
I think you'll like this, Todd. The character
But every time
customization
you
in
go
this
around,
is
you almost
very,
forget.
very vast.
That we were all human once. If I completely lost the memory of my human past, I wouldn't be me anymore. I would just be something in the shape of me. I'd look like a revenant, but on the inside I'd be no different than the lost. What's the point of living like that? I served in the army, back before I became a revenant. We always used to eat these things when we were out on missions. I guess it helps me remember. It was a miserable time, but I made some good friends that I shouldn't let myself forget. This stuff doesn't really taste that great, but eating it always reminds me of those friends. So, I guess you could say it helps me stay me.
I can't hear you, Yamako. The music's
It's an
too
important
loud.
companion in
And that's the game settings. That's not anything I did.
Okay, all set. Come on, let's get going. There's a blood spring up ahead. Be careful not to lose your bearings, all right? If we get split up in this mist, we may never be able to find each other again.
I hate this place. I really don't like this place. Yeah, I was gonna change my blood code, I think. Over to Hermes. Unless it doesn't give me that much in... Oh no, it gives me more
Make sure
ichor.
you're good and set before
Hi
we go.
Coma, welcome to the stream.
Hi, Coma.
Coke soda can? I don't know where Coke is.
Wanna try operating it?
Squeezing around.
Alright.
Run off.
It always takes me longer to beat those because I am a completionist. I want to complete the map before I finish an area.
You have to take whatever you can use.
No, somebody go wake
Looks
up
like
Coke.
there's some high ground here.
Wait, where do you see something on the ground, Yamako? You don't. You're just talking to hear yourself talk.
Enemy right by us. How's this? You need to get out of here fast. Now we can see how far we've gone.
Hey, Philadelphia. I really hate this place, doo-da, doo-da. But I'm a completionist, so I gotta stay.
We're back where we came from.
I was already up here.
Some lanterns in here.
I'm pretty good, Kelma. I'm just chilling right now since we finished errands today with Gren's chemo and then Sarge's vet appointments.
Can't
So
say I'd like to stick around.
I'm just chilling and enjoying my day before back to work. Hopefully you're doing well, Kelma, and hopefully you're not on duty. Hopefully. No coma of duty today. Right now, that's good at least. So you can relax and not have to run out. Ooh, what's for dinner?
You got something we can use?
Grum's not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But the fat kid in me wants to know what's for dinner. Ow! Motherfucker! This is Code Vein. The way I've been describing it so far is that it's... Oh, what the fuck is that? It's basically anime Dark Souls. What the fuck? Where did you come from? That's like Sonic the Hedgehog right there. What the hell?
gem.
We got the assassin vestige. Cool. This is amazing. I can't play out. I like this place. Gotta say though, Yamako's a tanky goat that's making life easier.
No harm in being there.
Those balls are hella rude.
Your healing doesn't look too good.
Is the stream buffering?
Don't take any
Am I
chances.
dropping frames?
Nope.
No, Kolma said I was buffering, but I don't know if it was mine. It doesn't
We're
say I've
bogged
dropped
down
any
here.
frames. So I don't know if my quality's too high. So say it might be on your end. 'Cause it said I hadn't dropped any frames.
Oh.
Thankfully. Oh, yay, finally.
Down one at a time. I knew you had talent.
Also, fix your, well, ow! Excuse you, I am complaining to Twitch.
Bring it any time.
Rude ass. As I was saying before I got... Oh, my mouse is in the stream. Let me move it over there. Okay, now it should be gone. That's like I was trying to say before getting
Can't say I'd
rudely
like to stick around long.
interrupted by Twitch. I don't remember what I was saying, I'll be honest. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm a little tired today. It's been a very, there we go, long day for Gemini. I do need to get new controller though. My left stick is L3 is not really working.
I always look forward to this.
Hopefully this has the same animation, because I don't want to change my animation. So I don't go by stats. I've always been a cosmetics animation kind of person. In the same way in Elden Ring. This map is huge. Holy crap.
We're bogged down here.
Good observation, Yamako. Do you want a cookie?
Choose your fights well. Bring it any time. Sorry. My teamwork was sloppy.
Your teamwork wasn't sloppy, you were just literally rolling around.
We were mauled to death by
That's a real
horrors.
gem.
Okay, I thought I was gonna get one of those, boards, and I was about to cry. So it's like, I don't have any healing.
Here's a good place to rest.
Good boy.
One search.
From what I've gathered, because there's not really a whole lot yet that I know about the story, because I'm still pretty new about it. We're basically trying to collect blood and find a way. We're basically trying to find a way to get blood, so basically all the revenants, which are basically vampires, have free access to it instead of having to scour for blood beads, which is like the resource for how they eat blood besides humans. That's what I've gathered, but I've barely scratched the surface.
All right. I'm currently tracing the spring's flow. Just hold on. Give me a moment.
Wait. What's going on here?
We have to go back to the old city ruins. There must be something we missed there. Anyway, let's get going. Giacomo!
Searching for blood beads on your own? That's awfully bold.
Listen, no one here wants this to turn violent.
You
so
were
just hand over
already
your blood
violent,
beads.
man. Ew,
What if we don't want to?
Then I'll take them.
You're too late.
See, they got the Among Us thing, and it's trying to run.
Oh. Well, they're teabagging because they killed you.
A kid?
Now, obviously,
Get away from Mia!
their control button is stuck.
Nicola!
So,
What are you doing out here?
Because you...
They got lucky because guess what they
He's
have?
on the verge of a
A
frenzy.
shotgun?
Yeah.
That's why you want the blood beads, isn't it?
Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, puppy. I just accidentally knocked over my water bottle.
If you lay a finger on him, I'll carve out your heart.
You want your puppy
take
to...
this.
Can you feed flour? Okay, then you
That's
don't have
for
to do
him.
it.
Give it to him quick.
No. You haven't had anything to drink, Mia.
Don't be silly. Go on. It's for you.
The symptoms aren't fading. Why?
It's not enough, that's all. I just have to find more for him.
Hey, come on.
Ah!
Going out on your own is crazy.
Why did that fall like that?
Thanks for your
It's a
concern,
ghost.
but we'll be all right. Come on, let's go.
Sorry about that. My water bottle decided to jump off my desk on its own. Without being pushed over. Hi, Billy. It's okay.
So,
I don't think... Yeah, I know. Let's go after them.
Yeah, we're good. My water bottle decided to jump off my desk. I'm gonna say a ghost did it.
Like I even care about that.
Oh, another one.
Are you kidding me, Yakumo?
That sounds like a cat knocked something over. Darn kitties. Yeah, I feel your coma. It's disgusting here right now.
No harm in being.
Ready? Oh. We have to close our doggy door right now because, one second, I am not good with metrics, but that sounds hot. So let's see, it's fair. Ew, I'm so sorry, Coma. That is gross. That's 34 Celsius here, but it feels like 44. I hate summer so much. I'm not a summer person. And it's not just because I don't have a summer body. It's just, I don't do well in here. Like a flower, I wilt.
Pick up something we can use? It'd be nice to have a landmark to use. Enemy spotted.
It's no good.
Hey, that's...
We might have gotten out, but there's too many of them.
Ew. Everybody's saying it's so hot. Why is the weather so gross? Can we go back to winter?
You can always climb up with better.
Good animation, but I'll take it.
We're bogged down here.
Welcome back. So did you want to know how hot it is? So I just checked our temperature. It's 94, but it feels like 111.
One door shut and cash in.
Enjoy your dinner, Coma. Hope to catch you later, either here or at Tad's stream if you're not busy. Why are you apologizing?
Be careful not to slip.
Oh, that sounds so nice. Yes, I'm
Where
jealous.
does this place go, anyway?
anything that's in the 80s and 90s is too hot for me.
Hot, hot, hot.
60 to 70s is my comfortable happy
See, I'd like to
temperature.
stick around more. Damn bastards are underwater, too.
Oh, and the AC doesn't work at my job, so that's also why I'm like, I don't like
Is
it.
this some sort of convention for them?
That means when I go back to work, I'm gonna be dying.
You have to take whatever you can use. Yeah, that was a fight. Should find better ground.
Yamako, heal me. Yamako. Yamako. Or just heal me.
Hey.
Hi. Where was my heels?
Hi.
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 Hi. I'll have some fish chips. I'm sure you have some. If you need crunchy, there's probably some chips somewhere. Oh wow. I know I have the last pork run-ins. I can't eat regular potato chips without Adam.
Well, let's mosey.
This is the last of the snacks.
Not great in tight quarters. Pain in the neck. Should find better ground. I feel better after that. There are friends. I won't ignore them. That's...
Yeah, that's your memory, Yamako.
Bring it anytime. What is that? Not great in tight quarters.
Supposed to be doing a quest, and I started hunting.
Oops.
Yup.
We're bogged down.
Let me go back to this one, 'cause I like the animation on this one for killing stuff. You got it, Yamako. I'm just gonna go over here.
Oh, not in there.
What? They shouldn't be bad.
Somebody didn't wrap it up.
Sorry. They shouldn't be stale, though.
Whatever it was.
Jesus, Dad. The vet said that he's fine weight-wise, so he can have some snacks. It's fine.
Yeah. Even if they said otherwise. Still give me some.
Even if the vet said he was fat?
Got something we can use? That's all cleaned up.
Bad.
Admire your guts.
Turn down for what?
Uh-oh.
We're bogged down here.
Good boy.
Don't run too far ahead.
Oh, so here's a funny work story for you guys. So the other day, or well, yesterday, my coworker was checking out some customers up front because they were getting backed up, so she went up to help.
Ow.
A couple went up to and was checking out some headphones. The girlfriend was buying the headphones for her boyfriend.
Look,
and she told him, "Don't break these headphones again. I'm not getting you any new headphones." And he goes, "Yes, mommy."
feels so much lighter now.
And it's just like, what? Why would you do that in public?
Relationship goals, baby.
I would never want you to call me mommy, and I would never call you daddy. That's creepy, bro. And I ain't one to kink shame, but not in public.
We can travel safely.
Oh, stupid me Elden Ring, but flashbacks where you take the wrong step and you fall in the water to your death.
How's this? Pick up something we can use?
Fuck, I fucked up. Thinking about Pup.
Arby's.
Oh, he's thinking about Cheez-Its now.
Huh?
My God, I'm going up against two people, and they keep like going back and forth with each other.
Yeah.
Were we unprepared? I lost her here.
Not where I wanted to be. Fudge, man.
Fudge and crackers?
No harm in being prepared.
Why is it
I'm assuming other people might be there for their quests too.
was that?
Give me anything.
Try to drink ice cream one to wake me up and it's gonna make me like I'll worse.
Looks like we're in for a rough time.
You know what I mean, Burn?
Yeah.
Bring it anytime.
Just like foosball. You and your 2K funnies.
How's this?
I gotta look up your moveset for Tad.
You have to take whatever you can use.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might do that here a bit.
I do. I know. I don't know what it's called in game, but I know I use the Oscar lock.
Yeah, I gotta find out what it's called in the game. Help him out.
Queen suplex and Oscar lock.
But then I gotta figure out what your signatures were. You have 2 finishers and 2 signatures.
Those were my fins. I don't remember my sigs, I'll be honest. If one of them's a mandible claw, you can do that, Kappa. Wait, that's the wrong way. Friend. No, I was gonna say you could make one the mandible claw, Kappa. That's more of a finisher than a signature.
The thing is right here, anyways. I don't get it.
Hey, is that the woman from before? She's gone now. What's she doing? Looking for something? Where's the boy? He wandered off. We should search for him. I lost her over there.
Bastards eating a damn thing in front of them.
Sergeant.
Sorry. Moving out.
Your son's looking at you expecting more.
I'm out, buddy.
Keep an eye on that hole. It's an arrow. Don't fall. No harm to being prepared.
Aw, you motherfucker! I tried to roll and I got knocked off by one of those stupid spike balls.
Oh, you're up again. Enemy spotted.
I demand Cheez-Its, father.
When I brought him into the room, he went right for the bed.
He might be a little tired.
I might
Yeah, because he had a early day and a traumatizing day.
On my way. Bring it anytime. Good. Let me grab that.
That's what I tried to do last time when it knocked me off and was being a butthole.
Got something we can use? I always look forward to this.
He was in high school, some guys. I didn't even see what I got from the chest. Oh, I think it was this. I don't want to see what the finisher for this is. See, high school guys, and you asked them to add some synth to the track they made. Need an audio spot, so I know not being very Metal Gear like you recently duplied a track from Metal Gear due to the community asking to do one games. Doing a couple one games. That's actually pretty cool though.
Can't say I'd like to stick around.
That he's gonna get to Doomify a song that he helped back in the day. That he's in the credits of, even if he doesn't know. Oh, bye.
It was you, wasn't it, Yakima? You're the one that stopped our train.
Not really getting my I just want to see what this looks like. Why can't you do the finisher when I want you to? That one gives us the same animation as the other one every time, so that's fine.
No! What? No! That's not fair.
Oh.
That wasn't fair at all.
Rem's Fortnite chain.
Bring it anytime.
Fine, I don't feel like
You have to take whatever you can use.
Wow, so salty you're gonna report them.
Too far ahead.
No,
Kappa.
it's right next to the ready up button.
I know, I teased you. That's why I said Kappa.
Sergeant. Oh, there he is. Okay, buddy, hold on. Should just... Oh, nice shot. He has no idea you're right there.
We're bogged down here.
Nicola, why? Don't worry. It'll be clean and good.
Stop! Nicola!
You hear that? Come on, let's move it.
We're not gonna help them yet because there's still a part of the map I am missing, and my completionist won't let me.
Sorry. Moving out. Oh, missile. Good luck at last.
Alright, 100% map. Now we can go on to the boss where we die. Shh, it's okay, baby.
Maybe I'll go with him now. After this match for sure.
I would see if he needs to go potty before you take him.
Can't say I'd like to stick around more.
Did you want to go lay down?
Aw, his head tilt.
Do you want to go lay down? Wait a few seconds. What does that say? That's super cool. This rock made a sandcastle.
Daddy will take you to lay down in a minute, baby.
I just realized what I said.
What?
This rock made a sandcastle.
Hold on.
This rock
I'm on my way.
is just kind of chilling.
Fire. It's a sea.
Okay, baby.
Damn it. Where'd he run off to?
Aw, hi mom, can I kiss you?
These ashes are the boys. Something's coming.
No, calm down. Good boy. Oh, this boss. It's a stripper water lady. Not literally, because there's her pole, and then just the way they introduce her. Please don't ban me, Twitch. I didn't design the boss. What?
What happened?
No, she's just posing like a stripper.
No harm in being prepared. That's
She is pretty hard.
Excuse me? Oh,
Damn it.
wait, what? You plant?
Are you needing to plant it for your quest?
Oh, there's a quest for it, yes. There we go.
Mia, I'll be back.
Sorry, but it's time.
You shouldn't sleep so late, you know.
She's gonna be mad at me.
Remember, once you're in there, you're in forever. Are you really sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I want to keep Mia safe.
You have a noble spirit, Nikolai. I respect that.
Wow, I can 7 levels.
Wow.
Just the city. Was level 8 and 15 now. There are people that are like 40 out, so. But I missed a couple of days because.
Diablo.
Is that really Diablo?
Sarge just boot me with his nose. He's very sweet.
I know, buddy. In a few moments, okay? This will be my last game. I'm gonna go lay down.
I need to get water after this.
You saw who was there with the kid, right? How do you think those two know each other? What the hell is going on? I think that memory was from the boy. What exactly was going on? A snowy mountain.
Maybe we'll go there eventually.
Those persons like Halloween. Got it.
Come here.
Another quest completed.
Good boy. We'll go lay down in a minute. Or Daddy will.
I will. Hang on, Bubby. Wait, is that a flashlight? Yes, it is. I'll fix that. Doing that. I'm gonna swap that out for this. And then fix that. Very shiny, right? Look at this.
Oh, he got some puppy got some labs done.
What was all of that?
I probably did, yes.
Yes, it was for worms. He has no worms.
Damn! She's losing herself! She needs blood from us. Right! Then we're going back to base.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water while the cinematic plays out because I've seen it before.
That's really the only one left for a weekly daily. Her character search menu should expand bars at gas stations. Alright, well, I'm not doing any of those. Hello, Wolfie. Come on, Wolfie. Wolfie down.
Daddy was really late in
finish what he's doing in Fork Night. There, come back.
Fork Night?
Yeah, Fork Night. I see I didn't miss anything because I am on a loading screen.
Mia. Nicola, are you there?
I'll be back.
Wait, let me go with you.
You shouldn't sleep so late, you know.
Where? Where am I? Nicola! Wait!
I want to keep Mia safe.
Don't go, Nicola! A dream?
Sergeant!
But that means... this place...
What exactly is going on here anyway? Why does every blood vein we find lead back to the old city ruins?
The key to finding the source is there. That's all I can say for certain.
Sure. But we've been everywhere we can...
Gold one
Try
gun
here.
Or not the gold gun. Let's do it.
You know the statue of the goddess in the ruins? There's a mechanism inside of it.
I see.
He did the
So
sword out of
that's-
order. You rescued me at first, and then you did the other thing. And you did the area after the
Are
butterfly.
you sure you should be up and about?
I didn't know you could do stuff out of
Yeah,
order, I'll
it's
be
okay.
honest.
Sorry for causing you so much trouble. I'm fine now.
But that's
I
kind of
hope
cool
I'll
that
get a
you
chance to
can
repay you.
skip around, I guess. I never did.
That information is more than enough.
The first time I did this, actually, I had to use a guide to save Mia, to go find Mia, because I was like, where the fuck
There's
do I
a
go?
favor I'd like to ask. I'd like you to tell me how to get here. Please, it's really important to me. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I'd love to tell you, if I knew.
I'm not sure of the path there myself. Other than that, it's sealed off by miasma.
I see. Sorry, I don't mean to make demands of you.
It's not impossible, though. We were able to pass through the miasma. Thanks to our friend here.
Oh.
If you decide to stay
That's pretty
with us,
soon.
I'm sure we'll find the way to your snowy mountain eventually.
Sounds
Of
good. When you
course,
get back in your
you
life,
would
I
need to
will
help
throw a
us
raid
out
your way
with
to
our
the ad.
objective first.
I'm glad to do whatever
Just
you
stream
need
to
me
bridge
to.
the gap.
As long as I end up reaching my destination.
Sergeant, stop.
We have a deal. Good to have you along.
Likewise.
Well, great. I guess that's settled then. You are now officially one of our friends.
Friends?
I'm Yakumo. This brainiac here is Louis. And... Huh? Where'd Murasame and Io get to?
I mean, if that's okay.
It is.
Actually, I don't think we've gotten your name yet.
I know they're all up here.
I'm Mia Karnstein, and I'm good in a fight if you guys ever need the help.
Yeah, you sure did a number on Yakumo.
Oh, I went down the
Seriously,
pit
that
the first
really
time I
hurts.
played, but I didn't know you could go past the miasma thing by just
Glad to have you on our side.
slashing at it a lot. So I was like, okay, whatever. Hey, there's a guest stream day open if you want a guest stream.
Cool, what day? Give me a few seconds, actually, because I'm top 3 right now, so...
I can tell you in just
my
a
adrenaline's
second.
a little pumping.
The Saturday the 25th.
Saturday the 25th? I
Yeah.
think I can handle that.
I'll say that.
What the... Oh, wait, it's just him.
There! That mountain of gear has been conquered. Everyone's stuff is fixed up and ready to go.
Oh, you're an angel, Murasame. Sorry we're always piling up the work on you.
Well, you'll find the source for sure this time, right? I look forward to hearing your report when you get back.
Alright, so how do I want to play this?
Look at all this stuff.
I know what they are.
Did you gather
and
it
I know
yourself?
what they are.
Oh, you're feeling better. That's great. I was worried about you. Hey, you and I are about the same age, aren't we? We're gonna be besties, I can tell.
She's like that with everyone. Just smile and nod and it'll be fine.
And they'll have to come out in the open.
Now, those aren't for you, Io. We wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Io said that she would fight.
That's right. No need to rush recklessly into battle. There are people waiting for us at home after all.
Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
And without them,
Those grenades and
well, where would we be?
if I get a lucky throw.
Oh, Yakumo looks sad.
Dude, we're the last 2. Come on now. He's wasting time.
Give me a break. And don't look at me like that. It's no big deal, okay? My friends are important. They're like family to me. My friends were all scattered after the Great Collapse. I don't even know if any of them survived.
Oh, man.
But every time we go somewhere new, I keep an eye out for them. Anyway, I count myself lucky.
Oh, the
I
shotgun
went
to
through
the
some really
face.
nasty rejections.
Look at him
back when I
dance because
became
he got an
revenant.
auto shotgun.
Honestly, I was right on the brink of losing myself.
Look, Daddy, I won in Fortnite.
It was my friends that pulled
I
me
used
back,
the shotgun
kept me safe.
like you told me to, Dad.
Just
Oh my god, be nice, Graham.
Ah, so close.
I'll keep him
I shouldn't
safe,
have gotten so close to him. That was
no matter what happens.
If I went back.
Yeah, that fog while
That's
I was
how much
lazy.
my
I was
friends
impatient
mean
about
to
CS, so I just turned around. But that's what Graham's like
Now
with
I've got 3 more sheep to look
Fortnite.
after.
Anytime he
A
does
man's
it.
work is never done.
Hopefully that's.
So just don't worry about it.
Hang on, puppy. I know. We're gonna go lay down in Justin. I want that Darth Vader skin.
Well, you're in awfully high spirits.
What do you mean?
Normally, you've got eyes like a dead fish.
That's the only reason why I do it.
But now, you actually seem alive for once.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have the Vader skin?
I'm just
Graham, or
glad
no?
you found some
What?
friends
The Vader
to cheer
skin?
you up.
No, that's downway. That's in this battle pass is the Vader skin.
Oh.
But
So you gotta like finish your battle pass to get
my
it?
game, my goal is to get this, yes. But the things have started, so I got plenty of time.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right.
And then you gotta make sure to get enough V-Bucks to be able to buy your next battle pass.
Once you do all the 10 pages, you get enough. That's why I do it. That makes sense too. I like that. Let's get this.
Start to go slurp, slurp, just slurp, slurp, slurp.
It looks like everyone has gone to rest.
Let's get another backpack.
It seems more cheerful here now.
Utility plate.
The atmosphere has brightened a lot since we first came.
7, 10, 12. Yeah, that's probably.
You have the strength to overcome any obstacle in your path. A curious individual indeed.
Cool. More stars right here. Nice.
Recently, I've been puzzled.
Gotten my V-Bucks out of the window.
If it is possible,
Whoa!
I want to stay with you.
Look at this.
Just like the others.
That is cool.
That's a glider.
I like that skin. That's like
I'd
8.
like to come with you
Yeah.
and help to make a difference. But it cannot be. I am unable to fight.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
I would only put you in
I should have
danger.
gotten the.
I have to continue doing what I must. That much I am sure of.
I could have just.
There's something that
Well, I've actually
confuses
this
me.
whole page by page.
It's a strange sensation that wells up from within me. What is it?
There's Indiana Jones coming out too.
Oh, in Fortnite?
Could be.
Yup.
I'm not sure. It's a feeling as though something is pushing me.
What are you groaning about, sir? Spooky, scary skeleton shivers down your spine. It should be done. And now to go to the next area after I upgrade.
That new weapon. Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
Do I need more Queen Steel? Okay.
What do you want to upgrade? Okay.
Okay. Oh, got more vestiges to repair.
There's something I want my blood coat. It's a symbol of trust. Go on, take it.
Thank you, Yamako.
Stop it.
Boys. You two behave. Oh, I didn't mean to sit down. Oh my god, you two.
It's my elder sister. Thank you for sharing.
What are you two going apeshit about?
I'm grateful to accept this. Wow, this takes me so many episodes. I wonder how they...
Hey! You two, stop. Put your fur down, Sergeant.
You can head out whenever you're ready.
You two need to chill. Sergeant. As soon as Daddy goes to lay down, he'll take you potty real quick, Sarge. Those NPCs later. I don't think there's an achievement for it, and I really don't care because I don't think they give me anything.
Another day together.
You're acting like we're on a date, Yamako.
That statue. I wish we could take it home with us. Moving out.
So, every spring we've found so far leads back to here. Come on, let's head in. The source can't be far off.
try to jump on Discord real quick while we're waiting. Let's see if he needs to go potty first. I don't, but thanks for the offer, friend.
Stay away from the edge, okay?
We can finally get to the source now, right?
And I'll say this, from what I've heard from people... Did you go potty?
No. Billy did. You guys saw.
Okay.
And he
I
wanted
saw.
to win. He's like, I got my side.
Alright, so I know from what I've heard from people, because I haven't gotten to this zone yet, this place is like Los Lemos, or whatever it's called, and from Elden Ring. You okay, love? Do you need help?
Time to head on up.
Now then, I've heard this place sucks a lot. I haven't gotten here.
Did the Great Collapse cause this too?
Yeah, that's what I meant was Honor Lodon.
That's a city up on top of that cliff.
So I'm probably gonna hate my life.
Lost in the distance.
I see it. Thanks, Yamako.
Looks like they're defending this
No harm
place.
in being prepared. You have to take whatever you can use.
That's where I came from. We'll go. I don't know how to do this. I am blind. So this should be interesting. Oh.
Everything's the same color. I'm afraid I'll get confused.
Awesome for the help. Yes, I might need help. We'll see.
Taken out by a
So I'm
guard.
definitely gonna see. But okay, that's locked. Can figure out.
I really, really don't want to fall here.
Something I want there.
The decision is yours.
Start.
I'd rather let them mind their own business.
Pick up something we can use? Hey, that's...
Oh shit, I was using the wrong thing against that one boss, so I might have had healing and just not been using it because I thought I was out. Awkward. Just jump over it. Like, logically, you could just jump over it, but okay, game.
I'll assist you with the project.
Another
This
one,
research
okay.
will be the answer we've been looking for.
Bring it anytime!
Oh shit, Big Bertha hits like a truck. This is always my complaint when the game throws in this random error thing of just difficulty spike for no reason.
Feeling better? Watch your regeneration.
No more, please. Damn.
You're back up, huh?
Second here.
Our gear might not be cutting it.
That's actually smart. I might have to do that. But I don't think I have any reusables. Because I used them before. It's okay. We live and we learn. I'll be fine.
Lost. Sighted up ahead. That must
No
be
harm
the
in
guard.
being prepared.
Glad we didn't lose that. Might be a good run.
Ah, I hate that. You can't just like be locked on and use an ability. Ah, Big Bertha.
You're out of field.
That was unfortunate. Ah. Gotta hate the big ones. Let's try the spear, maybe.
Hey, you okay?
No, I'm not okay, Yamako. I hate this. But the completionist in me won't let me just leave it.
It's still far off, but I see movement. That must be the no harm in being prepared.
Okay, why am I not dodging? Oh, I almost fell off. I would have been so pissed.
Pick up something we can use? Hold on. I'm on my way. Appreciate it.
Why the sudden difficulty spike?
Everyone has their bad days. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Might have enough to level up with this.
Making sure your gear is good.
No.
You aren't too hard to work with. Enemy loitering.
Yeah, I've don't use that before.
Looks like they're defending this.
And I'll use it on
any
accident
time.
a lot. And it sucks every time I see, I'll try it one more time with him, and then if he doesn't do it, I might bring out Mia and see how she fares, because maybe she's better for this area.
Sorry. Moving out.
Please no more. Please no more. Please no more. Please no more. God damn it. please. Have mercy. Seriously? I can't revive him right now, so that's great. Fucking, what the fuck? But it's like you can't really progress without going over there. So it's like, why?
Hey.
Did my volume go away? Oh no, I had my headset there. Like, I've dealt with plenty of these before and they have not been an issue. This is probably the first one that is utter bullshit in my eyes.
That must be the guy.
No harm in being.
Like, I think those were the last two, but that is way too many. And for what?
Bring it anytime.
Alright, come on, Yamako. Unless, is there a better ally to use besides Yamako for this? I mean, he's carried me, but... What the fuck? And he didn't have the fucking shit to revive. Oh my god. We'll try Louis, I guess, because...
Oh, you're up again.
We'll try Mia.
I hope something turns up. I think something's up ahead. I don't think we're welcome here.
Alright, Mia, you're a no. 'Cause I don't need a distance partner. Am I going? Okay, no. Wait, not Yamako. I'll give King Louis a try.
Let's both take it nice and steady. Enemy up ahead. Stay sharp.
So, this place is guarded.
I mean, I like using Yamako. He's great, but maybe Louis will give me more damage output, which is what I need to survive this bullshit.
Problem solved. Thank you.
in danger, Louie, but I can't heal when everybody's up my asshole. Those big chicks are tanky, and for what?
Make it through with what you have left.
Why? I might just run through and see if I can find another Mistle, because this is bullshit. This is complete bullshit right now.
I'm glad your heart's okay. In the distance, it's the Lost. Doesn't look like we can talk our way out of this. How about this? Might be better to move forward instead of debating.
I'm not debating, Larry. Oh god, Tad's gonna love this place.
That's quite valuable.
The most bullshit thing I've found so far in the game. And I haven't had a complaint before this. Like, literally no complaints before this. Oh fun, this is a dead end.
Right on time.
So I'm basically gonna run here, get my shit, run back, and reset at the Mistle, because I don't think... Because there's not really any rewards besides fucking, there's not really any point for me to be doing this. Right, CS?
I see movement over there. Doesn't look like we can talk our way out of this.
Fuck this. I'm gonna go to the hot spring. Right, I know what to do. Let me equip something to my belt real quick. Yeah, I got the vestige, so
my
I'm
way.
going to grab my shit, use this Volifier, and get the fuck out of there. And still keep my shit. Okay, now that room, don't go in there, because it's a dead end. There's literally nothing worth going in there.
Enemy sighted up ahead. So, that's his cargo.
Alright, let's see what's this way.
Did you pick up something we can use?
I don't like complaining about this place fucking sucks. Okay, we'll drop down there? Or no, wait, that's the way I came from, so we will not drop down there. Oh, dead end, cool. This place sucks monkey balls. Ooh. That's a dead end.
Sorry. I'm on my way.
You're fine, Louie. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I had an easier time in Honor London than here. Wait, I don't want to be there. Take a right instead of a left. Or a left instead of a right. Because a right leads to fucking bullshit.
Let's find another way. That's quite valuable.
Stinky cheese.
Use it well.
Cool. It kind of reminds
won't
me
take long.
of the Golden City in Elden Ring, but the Golden City didn't have this bullshit. Oh, it dropped. Oh, no, I think I've been down there. Yeah, let's don't Don't drop. I almost killed myself.
Let's try to find some landmarks.
What the fuck? That was bullshit.
Dead end.
Pretty sure if I drop down there, I'll die. I've beaten Elden Ring, and I've almost beaten Elden Ring on New Game Plus, so you think I'd be able to handle this bullshit. That drops back to where I was. Oh, one of those guys that you kill and then it reels some of them out.
What's our next heading?
That doesn't really help.
Did you pick up something we can use?
Yeah, I can understand that not everybody's into New Game Plus with Souls-like games. I did it in Elden Ring because I just like the difficulty. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing New Game Plus for this, if I'm going to be honest. Especially if they already pull out a lot of bullshit. And I'm not even in a New Game Plus, and I'm just in a standard playthrough? Good.
Well, this isn't a dead end.
Progress, maybe. Oh my god! Stop cornering me! Fucking... sucks. I haven't had issues before this place. This must be the difficulty spike.
You're back.
Unfortunately. Oops. Totally forgot that was in the building.
A review of our tactics might be in order. Lost sighted over there. So that's why this place is guarded.
If you would stop stun locking me, that'd be great. Welcome back, buddy.
Hello.
Good boy. That wasn't the door I opened. Yeah, as soon as I find a Mistle, I'll probably change it back. Yeah, I like having a tank soak up a lot of the bullshit. I know, Billy. Your buddy's tired, though. He had a very hard day. And he's traumatized.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well. I'm on my way. What's our next heading?
I don't know. This place is a maze, and I hate it. Oh my fucking god. I lost all that haze.
You back with us?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it at all.
Here's hoping we find something interesting. Lost, in the distance. Looks like they're defending this place. Being prepared.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know many people have fallen for this bullshit.
Branch in the path. Hold on. I'm on my way. Pick up something we can use?
That haze down there is just a lost cause. Ain't no point in going back and getting it. Because there's barely anything there.
Keep the important things in mind.
Like not falling to my death like a dumb bitch. Go, Yamiko. Ow! this way I want to go? Yes, it is. I never understood the point of like the leech ability. Like it looks cool, but I don't really need it.
Let's hop down. We could continue from there. No harm in being
I don't think I'm gonna. It's supposed to be. Yeah, it's but for some reason it's left trigger art for me.
Who knows what's waiting through here? You have to take whatever you can use.
Well, that's karaoke. That shows you how much I know about the controls still.
Let's open it up and see, shall we? The place is such a confusing labyrinth. Everything's the same color. I'm afraid I'll get confused.
I don't know if I should be leveling up myself this much, but or if it's making my life difficult. I don't know. If I am, it's too late now, and oopsie. The passives. Oh, am I? Oh, yes.
Make sure you're good and set before we go.
Right now, because I don't need both of these. How do I remove one? I don't. Okay, so if I kind of fucked up unless they stack, but lightning buff, ice buff, tenacious fangs, increases damage dealt by drain attacks, and then health boost. That's all I've got right now, sadly.
You aren't too hard to work with.
Are you flirting, Yamako?
not budging, is it? You can return later.
Bring it any time.
Yeah, I need to start upgrading my blood codes better. I'm trying to raise Louis' friendship to get his sword, because his sword is really good from what I hear.
Pick up something we can use?
Alright, I just went in a circle. I don't know what the reason for this was. I am lost now. Can I drop down more? No, I almost killed myself. Yay! What was the reason for coming down here? If there even was a reason. I need to get up there, but I don't know how. I am lost. I'm very freaking lost now. This was literally just a circle for no reason.
Oh, what's this place? Nice work, Eagle Eye. Let's get him in tight.
I'm cornered.
I can't die here like this.
Time to head on up.
No, that still helps the S because I can do some research. Actually
You
pretty
have to
good.
take whatever you can use.
I don't think I'm gonna 100% this map though. This map
We need to
can
check out the layout of this place. Bring it any time.
eat a dick.
You're safe for now, at least.
Okay, I need to get an interface for that. So that's the ability you were talking about, CS. Wow, only 30% of the map. This is gross. I do not like this place.
No harm in being. That's a real gem.
What all those do? It's up here, okay. We'll see what's this way.
If you can't beat him, you give him the slip. Bring it anytime.
Okay, cool. Kinda glad I turned around to come this way. Because I think that's gonna give me more healing, or greatly buffs my healing.
Got something we can use?
I never use this stuff, so I have so much of it.
Looks like we've still got a long way to hike.
I need to get over there. Oh. Bye, buddy. Have a good time.
Oh.
The problem with mastering abilities from both codes is you can't be over leveled for an area, Kills earned from being overleveled gain you 0 experience. You need to use those consumable resources instantly to master. If you like, it takes too long due to how much XP you need to learn it. You just don't like that. Okay. It's kind of dumb that you can't be like over leveled for an area, honestly, though.
How's this?
If I'm gonna be honest, I feel under-leveled for this area. I'm probably the right level, but it feels under-leveled.
You have to take whatever you can use.
It's a drop-down area, but I don't know if I want to drop down yet. Yep, I guess we're gonna drop down.
Sorry. Moving out.
Bye, buddy. Oh, he landed below.
Interesting. Staff is an option too, huh? Did that just move a ladder?
Hello there, welcome to the stream. Alright. Pretty sure I've been here before, but I don't remember. It's pretty good so far from what I've played. But I'm not extremely far enough to be able to have a huge opinion on it. But the best way to describe it is anime dark. That's how I've been describing it. Okay. We just want a big circle. Remember, we gotta drop down here and try not to die. I'm trying to remember. Or maybe it's not down here.
Sorry. Moving out.
I swear, this place is so fucking confusing. Ledon. There's another zone I didn't like in Souls games.
How's this?
Yeah, get in here when it has really good character customization, so I've just got standard, like, anime chick with horns and purple hair. Oh, that's some bullshit, but okay. Like, one shot that. That's probably my biggest compliment is character customization system. Because you can put stuff on,
You have to take
move
whatever
it,
you can use.
if I'm able to finish this area before I end stream. Can I up in this way? Oh, you bitch. Bitch. Yamako, where the fuck did you go? Help me. Bro! What the fuck? I am so fucking dead right now? How am I not dead? Hello? I'm sucking. I need to heal. Please distract her. Yeah, it's very inspired by Dark Souls. Ooh, I don't even know where I am right now because I fell down a fucking ladder. Ooh.
Just as ordered, a new ladder.
It's definitely, it definitely takes some skills in my experience. I don't even know how the fuck I got down there, but okay.
Don't run too far ahead.
But I am far from good in this game myself. Okay, 43%, that's fine. I'm not 100%ing this map. This map can eat a dick.
Keep your eyes open on the way down.
One of the main reasons I'm like, I'm gonna, oh yay, missile. I'm like, I'm gonna do
Let's
this
rest up.
is...
Still a ways to go. Huh. Here's a good place to rest.
And I was like, I beat Elden Ring and got the New Game Plus for Elden Ring, so we'll try this, which is another Souls kind of game. But it's got a lot... Oh, that is... Have you ever played Kingdom? I have not. I don't think I've heard of that before. I don't think I've learned anything else. But I'll definitely check it out. So I'm always interested in more games to play and work with. I don't really think the elements are helping. We'll do that. I don't think I can go through this.
Not budging, is it?
No.
You can return later.
Unfortunately, that means I'm far from done here. And I hate it here. I hate it so
No harm
much.
in being prepared.
Okay, that actually greatly helped my damage. So thank you for telling me that, CS. I need to get WD-40. This chair's squeaky AF. Yeah, I've beaten... Think of WoW and you have a small idea. Okay. I've played a lot of WoW over the years. Not recently, but I've played a lot of WoW, so I'll definitely check it out, because I'm always looking for fun MMOs. I am lost. I am so lost. Ooh, a switch, though. I like switches.
Bring it anytime. I don't even watch my back with you around. Moving out. I guess we looped around.
Did we? Stunamo single player game has the same feel? Okay. Still, if it has the same similar feel, I think I'll probably be interested in it still. Because I've been needing something because I just don't feel well like I used to. Maybe it's because I'm getting too old for it, or maybe it's just not... Ow! Oh no, I almost rolled off. Having the time to dedicate to it like I used to.
You pick up something we can use? No harm in being prepared.
I'll go down there in a second. I want to see if there's anything up here besides two annoying little dudes. Well, there is a drop here. It looks like they might be connected. I don't know. There is too many places to go.
Don't run too far ahead.
I didn't run, I fell. Alright, another Big Bertha. We can take her on. Oh. You have 4 races and 3 character classes that can hybrid, but... Ooh, that does sound nice. Because anything that will let me make characters I like. We'll go down there in a minute.
Let's head on down.
There's so many branching places right now. I'm so lost. I am huge on character. Oh man, this is always giving me flashbacks to Melania. Oh. I don't like those vibes. Quarter of the way through this? Holy shit, this is big. It says I'm about 50 discovered on the map, so that sounds about right. Oh. I need to heal. Back off. No! Ah. Let me heal. Back off. Back off. Let me heal. No, you motherfucker. Unless you can me. Thank you. Oh. I was gonna be pissed. Let me heal. Fucking. I need to heal. I need to heal so bad. Unless he can pick me up. No. Oh. Those stun locks are fucking disgusting. So is Todd back?
Oh, you're up again. Our gear might not be cutting it.
I'll be getting in about 30 minutes or so here. Oh, that doesn't take the long path then. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Now I gotta try to find my fucking Mistle again.
Bring it any time.
I hate this place. I hate it so much. It's fucking garbage and I don't know where I lost my stuff. Ah, you. Oh my god. Ah! See that stun lock, like. I'm here. What can you tell me about your channel? So I don't stream a whole lot. Just because of work and stuff going on in real life, but I'm, where's the item? Sorry, I get distracted. But I'm a variety streamer, so pretty much I will stream anything under the sun if it catches my eye. Oh, no, not here again. Games types I'm really into include, fuck, horror, not this, these two again. Heal, please. Heal. Heal. Can I ask? Can I ask for not getting stun locked? For like 5 seconds? I don't have stuff to revive him right now. Ah, hell. You have plans for the summer solstice? I don't right now, unfortunately. I think I might be done. I am going to lose my fucking mind. Maybe I'm just getting too frustrated, but I don't at the moment.
Hey.
Because, let's see, what day does that fall on? Let me look at my calendar here. Yeah, I don't have plans that day, unfortunately. Only because I think, yeah, I believe because we have doctor's appointments lined up that day because you're gonna call the corners and ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I won't have plans that day besides doctor's appointments for my boyfriend.
No harm in being prepared.
As when I'm not streaming or working at my full-time job, that's usually where I'm at because my boyfriend currently has colon cancer, so we cannot talk because this game's making me want to scream. But I don't usually make a lot of plans because we either have doctor's appointments to do or things like that. Because that's like a big part of my life and something that I advocate for on my channel. And once we're done with our own battle, we plan on holding marathons to benefit organizations for that. And just using voices, I don't think I need to be in here for that. Like, that's a big part of my channel that I will fucking talk about. And we advocate love, sport, all that stuff.
That was a real pain in the neck.
That was better. I'm not good at talking with this game. Did that do anything? No? I guess not.
We can lower that ladder if we find a way around.
Yeah, I do.
Time to head on up.
More than likely end up. Like, normally if I wasn't going through this, I would have plans that would involve camping and going out in the woods kind of stuff. But more than likely, depending on what time we get done with everything, it'll probably be something like lighting an incense, stuff like that. Can I just kick this down?
That makes it easy.
I think this is a boss. I don't know why, but I'm getting bossy vibes. Or hey, honey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, he hits like a truck. He hits like a Big Mac truck. Looking at this game, it's pretty good from what I've played so far. It's very frustrating, at least the area I'm at is. But if you've liked Dark Souls or Bloodborne or any FromSoft games, it's not by FromSoft, but you'll still probably like it. I don't have stamina. That was my own fault. But I do enjoy it. It's frustrating, but I like it. I think my next Souls-like after I beat this will probably be, because I got it when I was on sale. Oh, okay, we got him. Cool. I think my next Souls game that I might do is Sekiro. Should I pick this up or should I wait, CS? I don't want to mess it up if I pick it up and get teleport. Okay, missile, cool. That answers my question. I'll pick it up. Because as long as I can go back to my missile. Why are you there? Go off my screen. That boss wasn't too bad. I mean, I got him on my first try. And I always take first kill bosses. Yeah, it's pretty good from what I've played. And I mean, you're basically vampires, but they don't call them vampires. Hey, demon.
Many of your comrades were swallowed up by the Queen's miasma, lost the very essence, and became puppets of the enemy. Some of you had to fight former friends who had joined the ranks of the Lost, but you still managed to return home. I salute each and every one of you. So, keep the faces of your loved ones ever in your thoughts. Remember the comrades who have been reduced.
Oh no, I totally understand, DJ. I'm very much... I get frustrated.
Silva pledge this to you. When this war ends, the ones left standing will be us.
But I like the challenge.
Fight at my side.
I mean, you can definitely tell I raged because you hear me roar, 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 roar. Okay. Alright, once I finish this one, I'm probably going to end the stream because
remember to
my
keep your
friend
hearts covered.
is
There's no coming back
streaming
if you get hit there.
the live action of the
Cursed beast!
Capcom thing, so I definitely want to watch that. Just hopefully this isn't too long. Okay. Why can't I move though? Interesting. I would say it's worth it, especially if it has the DLCs, because I'm almost 8 hours into the game, and I'm not even halfway through it right now. So it's a pretty long game. She looks like Io.
Welcome back. How are you feeling? Do you know where you are? You were killed 2 days ago. And now you've returned. Just relax. Here, could you fill out this medical form for me? I'd like to confirm some things, if that's all right. How much do you remember about yourself?
They're revenants. Yeah, revenants. Wait, this is me when I first became a revenant? Oh, wow. I'm actually getting one of my memories. That's actually pretty cool.
No signs of frenzy or major dysfunction. You appear to be in excellent shape. The damage to your heart had me a bit worried. But you're surprisingly resilient.
Oh, thank you, honey. I tried to model her after my
Still,
avatar.
if anything feels off, be sure to let me know right away. We revenants are immortal creatures. However, if you become one of the Lost, you'll be beyond any hope of salvation. Here.
See ya. Well, thank you for coming by and hanging out.
Thicker. When you're fighting, just remember to hang on to this, no matter what.
I'll definitely be trying to stream more consistently. I know I say that every stream, but I don't because of
Looks like it's time for the
situations.
meeting. I know you're probably not feeling up to it.
Oh, this is probably gonna take
But
a
it'll
while.
be over soon enough.
Unless there's a point that'll let me actually stop.
Hang in there.
Aw, thank you, honey. I try really hard, but I've been working a lot of overtime the last week, so it's been hard. But I'll be getting off at 5 most of this week, which should give me at least a couple hours to stream. Yeah, still at the electronics store. We're just getting ready to start a remodel, and we have a lot of people that just don't like to show up to work, so I have to work. I can't stop. I can't stay.
How's your little brother? Louis hasn't woken up yet.
Yeah, there's no sign of rejection, but it's still worrying.
So, after the war settles down, could you help me? It's entirely your choice. Even without the threat of the Queen, bloodthirst is still a huge problem for us. We created so many revenants to deal with the horrors and the Queen's frenzy. Silva wants to liberate the land the horrors took and give it to the surviving humans. I'm trying to resolve the issue in my own way. There are a number of fascinating points in your blood data, so please consider it, would you?
That's interesting. So Eel looks like Karen. Oh, it was a nightmare.
It seems you've been assigned to Jack's team. If you feel you're in danger, don't everyone on his team is skilled. But I know they get a lot of dangerous missions. Karen, in particular, is pushing herself too hard.
What's with the glum face? You're a revenant, but you're still afraid of dying. You don't need to hide it. No matter how many times you die, it's still scary. I'm no exception. Let's put an end to this dull old war.
Nah, working at my store during COVID sucked because people were mean.
Hey, y'all set or the fight is at...
What is it? Wait, are you a friend of mine? You too. I dispersed too much, so I've forgotten a lot. Just the thought of losing the memory of...
Everything's been crazy since the Great Collapse. We were brought back to life. And the price for that strength, is it gonna be okay? The Queen's...
If a Revenant's heart isn't destroyed...
Okay, so there's just a bunch of these guys here. Oh, there's a missile around? Okay, cool. I was like, is it up ahead? Is the missile up ahead?
Finally awake, are you? New kid. You're partnered up with me. You fought the Queen the other day.
Wait, he looks familiar.
Heard you've got some skills. Sounds like you might be useful. We're headed out soon. They aren't gonna wait.
Isn't he the guy that was with the chick in the place and he stabbed a thing in her heart? Isn't that the same guy? If I'm not mistaken. Well, he looks a lot like him.
Finally awake, new kid. You fought. Sounds like you were headed out. We're gonna use every bit of your power.
Cause he looks a lot like him, but I don't know.
There's a report that the Queen broke through our defensive grid and is headed this way.
I need a missile so I can end.
However, our foe was also hurt pretty badly in the attack. This is our chance to finally turn the tide and crush her. Just be sure not to drink the Queen's blood. Too many of us have joined the ranks of the lost after their bodies rejected it. Watch your backs out there. Got it?
Ah!
Right.
No, I wanted to see the Monster Hunter World if they were getting more stuff for that. Ah! I need to save and
Looks
quit
like it's
so I can
time for
watch.
the party.
Let's be sure to give our guests a warm welcome.
I'm gonna guess it's either Rise or World, because they could be showcasing Rise's new DLC unless World's getting a new DLC. In case I need to play and stream that more. Game, can I please save and quit soon?
Let's go.
I need a missile. Give me missile. I'm assuming there'll be a missile up ahead. There it is. Thank you. Oh, there's the item. I get distracted easily.
Something useful?
I think Frontier's the DLC for Rise. But we're at a missile, so I'm going to call it here. Once the game lets me.
Oh, look at that. This is lucky. It's a type of medicine. Spill a drop on that.
Thanks for hanging out, CS. I'm definitely wait. Huh. But I don't have the medicine and I can do that with my own blood. Now I have questions.
Don't worry, we won't need our masks here. This is one of the products of the Queen's power before she frenzied.
I haven't been working out as much,
It cleanses the area of
but
my
I am
asthma
still
and aids
losing weight.
regeneration by knitting dispersed flesh
I've
back
lost,
together.
as of today, 43 pounds so far.
Even the techniques used to make our masks are thanks to the Queen's plans. She was a revenant, just like us. She shared our vision of a world where everyone could live in safety. But unlike us, she had the potential to rise.
Thank you, honey. I'm very happy and proud of myself.
She was consumed by her own exceptional power.
Because I've been needing to get into better health. And now that I am, I'm very ecstatic.
Eat or be eaten. If those are our only two options.
Oh, Monster Hunter Frontier. I think that's another game.
We have limited medicine, so use it wisely.
Monster Hunter Frontier is, I think, I don't know. I'll have to look up the thing and catch up. Because I know at the end of the month is the Monster Hunter DLC that I'm thinking of. Alright. But I'm going to end it here. I'm completely blind at this point in this game, so there's that. But we are going to raid Tad, so I will see you guys later.